I got a gift of gab. That's what they call it in the dead world. In this world, I don't have no design wisdom. I got supreme wisdom. And I'm gonna end on this. Y'all may see me, I'm not talking long no more, because when I look out here, what do I see? I see men over 16. A lot of older brothers, I'm not saying older brothers who have been a victim of that which they say they have mastered. At least they came back home. But when you come back home, you get a grace period, a day or two to lay up, get your thoughts together, but you gotta go to work and earn your keep. God only mean man. So when you say I'm God, you saying you man, you ain't saying nothing spectacular. You can't tell me that because I'm God. You're right, because I apply these principles, my brothers and sisters. The first principle I apply is the principle of Rajaz and Ozzy. That principle states that we teach no old people unless they have something to offer to our young. Understand that. Because a lot of brothers have been wounded, sisters too, and they come back licking their wounds, and they trying to make that which was developed for the youth or old folks what? Home. In particular, our national headquarters. We can't have that. If you're in mobile, go get some arts and crafts. They call it, used to do, make the little things. That's one of the other ones. The little things, make boxes out of it. The string. Well, anyway, I'm telling brothers, listen, God. If you're in mobile, you lost your motivation, go get some pottery, get some tin. Remember in workshops we had metal shops, wood shops. Utilize the space. Utilize your what? Self. And y'all laugh, but children will learn. You can take a chisel, a vice, and a table, and you can carve and make things. That's taking children off what the street. Now, once invalid or invalid, now you become a person of resource. If you have no resource, what good are you? What good are you to the children? Why would I give my life for a brother that some 85s is jumping, and I run to his aid, jeopardizing the life of my grandchildren, my woman, and my children, come to find out this knucklehead was wrong, and he been a pig eater, a closet pig eater, and now I put my life in line just because he say peace and he got a flag on and he master quote 120 degrees? No, that cannot happen. But I'm not going to argue with him because I apply the second principle. You can accept it or what? Reject it. In the old days, when I was foolish, if a person rejected what I said, I would try to persuade him, and some of y'all still do. No, God, see it this way. No, God, wasting my time searching for something that does not exist. Where's that principle of accepted or rejected that was given to us by our Father? If a man accepts what you say, that means he's willing to add on to what you are talking about. If a man rejects what you say, that means all you got to do is walk away because he rejects the truth that you are telling. Ain't no force. So in closing on that, if I tell you you could accept or reject the principle that we are building, the principle that we are adding on to, because the nation has been built already when the Father came and laid the foundation. So let's not get this wrong. We're adding on. There are more good brothers and sisters in our midst than wrong. It's just that that small percentage of wrong have this unique ability in that world of unlike to influence you brothers and sisters who say that y'all are not dead mentally, but y'all continue to let this negative thought creep into your brain and say, oh, I don't like Dumas. Who do you think he is? It ain't my national representation. We all represent what? This nation.
That's right.
We all is the national representative of this nation.
That's right.
So therefore, when we get up here, now see how Kill said that we must talk about ourselves, because when you talk about other people, all you're doing is teaching about those people first. You're not teaching about yourself, because you cannot build a nation in one day. So if this is Father Quality born and next month is March, so what happened between February to the next parliament? So nation business, I want to told Akil, I told Umalana, the parliament is nation business. Let's get this correct. From 2 o'clock to we end, because the person who opened up is just as important as the person that closed. There may be one person sitting down, he's doing his one job. Because when you come here, you're supposed to leave here enthused, motivated, elevated, activated, based on the information that you have gathered from your brothers and sisters who have the same common goal you have. You came here, powers. You came here beat down. See, I'm getting better. You came here to beat down through the activities of your life, but when you leave, we're gonna pull you up. Why get mad at me? Because I got something to say. It is correct, but see how these young boys are doing. Because it's their time to what? Shine. Yeah. It's their time to shine. And they gonna make a way for those young brothers, young enough to shine. The mistake we did years past, we say the young brothers gotta take over, and we just walked away and gave it to them with no direction, no balance, no foundation. It did not work out. It is their time to shine. It's our time to shine too, but our time to shine on a higher level. For example, I got knowledge of myself when I was 17. When I was 17 in 1966. And I need no applause. As of February, y'all would get it to me once I tell you this shit here. As of February 17th this year, I made 62. 62. I struggled and went through my trial and tribulation so great that I elevated myself off degrees. So a brother say, Dumar, what's your degree? I ain't got no degree like that. But my mathematics is through my equality, you'll see my what? Wisdom. So I got the right to be a gatekeeper. So y'all ain't gotta like me, because I'm gonna be a gatekeeper for all these young brothers, because all those brothers that came with me, if we stand on the side like old ladies and men talking what we ain't doing, then all these young brothers have the right to say, they ain't worth 5 cents, they knew better and they ain't tell us. But when older brothers be gossiping towards things that's not irrelevant to building a nation, they be putting some brothers against other brothers, because there's a lot of young brothers like me and be with me, and they don't be those other brothers. So if I'm talking about this brother, then what I'm doing, I'm planting a seed of foolishness in their head, and that is not the mindset of our Father. Every man must stand up and be accountable. And sometimes, as he said before, we gotta be brief. Get up here and speak it. It applies to me. But if one man can say it all, what is the problem? If that man saying something, he ain't, if I'm not lying, what is the problem? This is not no open mic. This is not for those social commentaries. This is to enhance each other, that now y'all know more about me than y'all knew before, because I chose to let y'all know some of the resources that I got that could be helpful for you. Like I do workshops with guards in different states. I don't be doing no civilization classes, workshops. 40 minutes I spoke about. You're all right, I'm finished. But anyway, guys, we went from reconstruction to infrastructure.
Only been 20 minutes.
You cannot build no nation without an infrastructure. You gotta have infrastructure. Infrastructure make everybody accountable and responsible. So on that note, I hope y'all learned a little more about Dumar YD other than being long-winded. And I'd like to know more about y'all. We all got to stand up and be accountable. Peace.
Peace.
We got one.